God just said enough. This is serious. Don't try to skip this. Listen closely, because what you are about to receive carries a weight that cannot be ignored. And if you turn away now, you may miss a moment that was meant to shift your life forever, a moment filled with a blessing you have been waiting for without even realizing it. I am speaking directly into your spirit, because enough has already been said in silence. Enough has already been allowed to pass without change. And now I am calling you into awareness with a voice that refuses to be overlooked. This is not a gentle whisper drifting past your ears. This is a firm and loving call that breaks through confusion, because what is happening around you has reached a point where I will not allow you to remain the same any longer. Type Amen if you trust God. What this means is simple and powerful, because when I say enough, it means the delays that have been stretching your patience are being addressed. The pain that has been quietly growing inside you is being seen, and the cycle that has been repeating in your life is coming to a breaking point under my authority. I have watched every tear that fell when no one else noticed, and I have counted every moment where you felt alone, even while surrounded by others. And I have decided that this season cannot continue in the same way. This is serious because it is not just about comfort or relief. It is about transformation that will reshape how you walk, how you think, and how you receive what I have prepared for you. You have felt something shifting lately, even if you could not explain it clearly, because your spirit has been sensing that change is near and that something bigger than your current situation is pressing in from the unseen. That feeling was not random. It was my presence drawing closer. It was my hand moving in ways you could not yet see, preparing to interrupt what has been holding you back. When I say do not try to skip this, I am warning you gently but firmly that distraction is your enemy right now, and that your attention must remain steady, because what you receive in this moment will guide you into the next step I have already planned for you. If this touches your heart deeply, take a moment to like this video as a quiet act of faith and agreement with what is being spoken over your life. There has been a pattern of waiting in your journey, a pattern where you have been asking, hoping, and trying to remain strong, while answers seemed delayed and doors remained closed longer than you expected. I have seen your effort, and I have seen the moments where you almost gave up but still chose to move forward one step at a time, even when you did not understand the reason behind your struggle. Now I am stepping in with authority, declaring that enough has been allowed, and that the lessons you needed to learn have already been planted deeply within you, ready to grow into something stronger and more stable than before. This is serious because what comes next requires a version of you that is no longer weighed down by doubt or fear, a version of you that understands that my presence is not distant but close, guiding every step, even when the path feels uncertain. You are not being left to figure everything out on your own, because I am actively working behind the scenes, arranging moments, aligning people, and opening paths that were once hidden from your sight. Even now, things are shifting quietly in your favor, even if the evidence has not fully appeared in your physical world. Type 777 to claim miracles. There have been voices around you that created confusion, voices that planted fear, voices that made you question your worth and your direction. But those voices are losing their power because I am replacing them with truth that stands firm and cannot be shaken. My truth reminds you that you are chosen, that you are protected, and that you are being guided towards something that will bring both growth and peace into your life. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even when circumstances tried to convince you otherwise. Do not try to skip this moment by returning to old habits that kept you stuck, because this is a turning point that demands your attention and your willingness to receive what I am offering. You are being invited into a new level of trust, where you no longer rely only on what you can see, but begin to walk with confidence in what I have already declared over your life. This shift will not always feel easy, but it will always be guided, and it will always lead you towards something greater than what you are leaving behind. I am not speaking these words to create fear within you, but to awaken strength that has been resting quietly inside your heart, waiting for the right moment to rise and take its place in your life. That moment is now, and it carries the power to change how you see your past, how you stand in your present, and how you step into your future with confidence and peace. You are not walking into uncertainty alone, because my presence surrounds you, protects you, and prepares the way before you. When I said enough, it was not only about stopping what has been draining you, but also about preparing you to receive what will restore you and build you into a person who stands with steady faith and quiet confidence. There were moments when you felt like nothing was moving, like your prayers were being heard but not answered in the way you expected, and that feeling created a weight inside you that was hard to explain to anyone else. I saw those moments clearly, and I understood the depth of your waiting, because your journey has required patience that stretched beyond what you thought you could endure. Now I am telling you that the waiting was not empty. It was a season of preparation where your spirit was being shaped for something greater than what you first imagined. Type 222 to receive blessings. What if your brain was designed to operate at a much higher level than you ever imagined? Researchers claim this powerful 7-minute neurowave paired with a safe 7-second ritual may unlock hidden mental performance naturally. Thousands now report sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning every day. Some even say they no longer struggle with constant brain fog. Click the link in the comments below before this secret vanishes. You are stepping into a time where clarity will begin to replace confusion, where the things that once felt tangled and uncertain will start to make sense in ways that bring peace instead of frustration. This is not happening by chance. It is happening because I am aligning what surrounds you with what is within you, creating harmony between your path and your purpose. Even the things that seemed delayed are being brought into the right moment, because timing matters in ways you are only beginning to understand. Do not return to the mindset that told you nothing was changing, because that way of thinking belongs to a season that has already ended, and it no longer has power over where you are going. You are moving forward now, even if the steps feel small, because each step is guided and each movement is part of a larger plan that is unfolding with precision and care. I am not rushing you, but I am also not allowing you to remain where you were, because growth requires movement, and movement requires trust. There is a quiet strength rising within you, one that does not need to prove itself loudly, but simply stands firm even when circumstances try to shake it. This strength is not something you created on your own. It is something I have placed within you, nurtured through your experiences, and now it is ready to take its place as the foundation of how you move forward. You will begin to notice that situations that once overwhelmed you no longer carry the same weight, because your perspective is shifting and your spirit is becoming more anchored in my presence. You may not see every detail of what is coming next, but you will feel the direction clearly, because I am guiding you step by step, making sure that you are never without support, even in moments that feel uncertain. Trust does not require you to understand everything. It simply requires you to move forward with the assurance that you are not alone and that your path is being watched over with care and intention. This is the kind of trust that grows deeper over time, becoming stronger with each experience that confirms my presence in your life. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. What I am doing now is creating space in your life for new things to enter, and sometimes that means removing what no longer belongs, even if it once felt important or familiar. This process can feel uncomfortable, because letting go is not always easy, but it is necessary for the growth that is taking place within you. I am not taking anything from you without purpose, and everything that is being cleared away is making room for something that aligns better with where you are being led. You are not losing, you are being repositioned, and this repositioning is part of a greater plan that will become clearer as you continue to move forward. The things that once seemed like setbacks are being transformed into stepping stones, guiding you toward a place where your efforts, your faith, and your patience will begin to bear fruit in ways that feel both meaningful and fulfilling. Nothing you have experienced has been wasted, because every part of your journey has contributed to who you are becoming. There is also a renewal happening within your heart, a gentle but powerful restoration that is healing wounds you may have thought would always remain. This healing is not rushed, it is steady and intentional, allowing you to release what has been weighing you down and to receive peace that feels real and lasting. You are being given the opportunity to move forward without carrying the same burdens, to step into a new chapter with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to remain open, to continue trusting, and to allow this process to unfold without resistance, because resistance will only slow what is meant to flow naturally in your life. You are being guided into alignment, and alignment brings a sense of ease that you may not have felt for a long time, a sense of knowing that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. What you are experiencing now is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new phase where things will begin to move in ways that reflect the work that has already been done within you. You are stepping into a season where your efforts will start to show results, where your faith will be rewarded with visible change, and where your patience will be met with opportunities that feel right and timely. Stay grounded in this moment. Do not allow doubt to pull you back into old patterns, because you have already moved beyond them, and returning would only delay what is already in motion. Keep your focus on what is ahead, even if it is not fully clear yet, because clarity will come as you continue to walk forward with trust and confidence in my guidance. I am with you in every step, in every decision, and in every moment where you need strength, because my presence is not distant, it is constant and reliable, offering you support that does not fade or weaken over time. You are not walking this path alone, and you are not expected to carry everything by yourself, because I am here, guiding, protecting, and preparing you for what is to come. This is the seriousness of what I declared, because when I say enough, I am not only ending what has drained you, I am building something new that cannot be shaken easily. There is a difference between temporary comfort and lasting change, and I am leading you into change that remains steady even when circumstances shift around you. You have known moments where things improved for a short time and then returned to old patterns, and that cycle created frustration within your heart that you tried to ignore. I am breaking that cycle now, not by quick fixes, but by establishing strength within you that holds firm regardless of what happens around you. This is why you are being called to pay attention, because what you are receiving now is not something to overlook or treat lightly. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. Could an ancient mental frequency hidden inside your brain be the key to sharper thinking and memory? A surprising neuroscience discovery claims this simple 7-minute sound wave may help reactivate your dormant superbrain wave. Users report heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning, along with stronger focus throughout the day. Thousands say they felt noticeable changes quickly. Click the link in the comments below before it disappears forever. You may notice that certain things no longer feel the same, even things that once brought you comfort or familiarity, because your spirit is being drawn towards something deeper and more meaningful. This change is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to guide you away from what no longer serves your growth and toward what aligns with your purpose. I am gently but firmly redirecting your focus, helping you release attachments that have kept you in a place that is no longer meant for you. There is also a growing awareness within you, a sense that you are being watched over and guided in ways that go beyond your understanding, and this awareness is not imagined, it is real and intentional. I am present in your life, even in moments where you feel unsure or uncertain, and I am working in ways that you may only recognize after they have already brought change. Trust this presence because it is constant, steady, and filled with purpose that is always directed toward your good. You have carried burdens that were not meant for you to carry alone, and some of those burdens were taken on because you felt responsible for things that were never yours to fix. I am lifting those burdens now, not by removing responsibility from your life, but by reminding you that you are supported and that you do not need to hold everything together by yourself. There is strength available to you that does not come from your own effort, but from the connection you have with me, a strength that renews and sustains you when you feel tired or overwhelmed. Type 1212 if you believe. As you move forward, you will begin to see small confirmations that you are on the right path, moments that feel aligned and purposeful, guiding you with quiet assurance that you are not lost or wandering without direction. These confirmations are not coincidences, they are part of the guidance I am providing, helping you stay grounded in trust, even when the full picture is not yet visible. Pay attention to these moments, because they are reminders that you are being led with care and intention. You are also being prepared for opportunities that will require you to step forward with confidence, even if you feel uncertain at first, because growth often comes through action rather than waiting for complete clarity. I am placing you in situations where you will discover abilities and strengths you did not fully recognize before, and these moments will shape your understanding of what you are capable of achieving. Do not hold back when these opportunities appear, because they are part of the path that is opening before you. There may still be moments where doubt tries to return, where old thoughts attempt to remind you of past struggles or limitations. But those thoughts no longer define your direction. You are not bound by what has already happened, because you are moving into a new season where your past no longer controls your future. I am guiding you beyond those limitations, helping you see yourself through a lens that is filled with purpose, strength, and potential that continues to grow. This is not a time to shrink back or to question your worth, because you have already been chosen and prepared for what is ahead. The challenges you faced were not signs of failure. They were part of your preparation, shaping your character and strengthening your spirit so that you could stand firm in the moments that matter most. You are stronger now than you realize, and that strength will become more visible as you continue to move forward. I am also bringing peace into areas of your life that have felt unsettled, calming the unrest that has lingered in your thoughts, and creating a sense of stability that allows you to breathe more freely. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It is rooted in the assurance that you are supported and guided regardless of what is happening around you. It is a peace that remains steady even when circumstances change, providing you with a foundation that does not easily shake. Do not try to skip what is happening now by rushing ahead or by ignoring the process that is taking place within you, because this process is necessary for the growth you are experiencing. Every step matters, every moment carries purpose, and every experience is contributing to the person you are becoming. You are being shaped with care, and nothing is being done without intention. This is where real change takes root, because once your inner foundation becomes steady, nothing outside of you can easily break what I have established within you. When I said enough, it included the inner battles that have quietly drained your energy, the overthinking that kept you awake, and the fear that tried to speak louder than your faith. You are being taught how to stand in calm assurance, even when situations feel uncertain, because your stability is no longer meant to depend on what is happening around you, but on what I am building inside you. This kind of stability does not come overnight, but it is growing within you now, becoming stronger with every moment you choose, trust over fear and peace over panic. You are learning to breathe differently, to think differently, and to respond differently, because you are no longer the same person you were when this journey began. Type 15115 to affirm. There is also a restoration happening in areas where you felt overlooked or undervalued, because I am bringing recognition into your life that aligns with your true worth. You have spent time giving, helping, and showing up for others, sometimes without receiving the same energy in return, and that imbalance created a quiet exhaustion within you. I have seen that, and I am now restoring balance, not by forcing others to change, but by positioning you where your value is seen, respected, and appreciated in a way that feels natural and right. Why are students, parents, and grandparents suddenly trying this strange 7-second brain ritual every day? Researchers claim this powerful neurowave audio may stimulate hidden mental abilities linked to focus, memory, and learning speed. Thousands now experience sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning naturally after just 7 minutes daily. Click the link in the comments below before it gets removed. You will begin to notice that your presence carries a different weight, that people respond to you with more openness, and that opportunities begin to align with your strengths rather than pulling you away from them. This is not something you need to chase. It is something that will come as a result of the alignment that is taking place within you. When your inner world becomes steady, your outer world begins to reflect that steadiness in ways that feel both surprising and deeply reassuring. Type 1010 to affirm. There is also a release taking place, a quiet but powerful letting go of things that you once held tightly, not because they were right for you, but because they were familiar. Familiarity can feel safe, even when it is limiting, but I am guiding you beyond that comfort into a space where growth can happen more freely. This release is not about loss, it is about freedom, about creating space for what truly belongs in your life to enter without resistance. You may feel moments of uncertainty as this release continues, but that uncertainty is temporary, and it is part of the transition into something more aligned with your purpose. I am not leading you into confusion, I am leading you through it, bringing clarity on the other side that will help you see why certain things had to change. Trust the process, even when it feels unfamiliar, because unfamiliar does not mean wrong, it often means new. Your connection with me is also becoming deeper, more personal, and more real in ways that go beyond words or explanations. You are beginning to sense my presence not just in quiet moments, but in everyday situations, in the way things align, in the way doors open or close, and in the peace that settles within you, even when there is no clear reason for it. This connection is strengthening, becoming a source of guidance and comfort that you can rely on without hesitation. I am not distant from you, and I have never been absent from your life, even in moments where you felt alone or disconnected. I was there in every step, watching, guiding, and preparing, even when you could not see it clearly. Now you are becoming more aware of that presence, and that awareness will continue to grow, bringing you closer to a sense of peace that does not depend on external conditions. There is also a strengthening of your voice, both within yourself and in how you express yourself to others, because you are being given the courage to speak with honesty and clarity. You will no longer feel the need to shrink your thoughts or silence your truth in order to fit into spaces that do not honor who you are. This is not about conflict, it is about authenticity, about standing in your truth with calm confidence and allowing your voice to carry the weight it was always meant to carry. You are not here to remain hidden or to live in quiet doubt. You are here to grow, to express, and to step into the fullness of what has been placed within you. This fullness has always been there, waiting for the right moment to rise, and that moment is unfolding now, step by step, in ways that will continue to reveal themselves as you move forward. Do not try to skip this phase by rushing into the next, because what is happening now is preparing you for what is ahead, and skipping it would only leave you unprepared for what is coming. Every part of this process matters, every shift carries purpose, and every moment is contributing to the larger transformation that is taking place in your life. The declaration that enough has been spoken is still active, still shaping your path, and still creating movement where there was once stillness. You are not the same person you were before this began, and you will not remain the same as this continues to unfold. You are growing, evolving, and stepping into a version of yourself that carries more peace, more strength, and more clarity than you have known before. When I said enough, it included those hidden cycles that repeated without your full awareness, those moments where you felt stuck but could not explain why you kept returning to the same place. That cycle is breaking, and it is breaking because you are no longer the same person who once accepted it without question. You are beginning to understand your worth in a way that does not depend on approval from others, and this understanding is creating a boundary within you that protects your peace and guards your energy. This boundary is not built from fear or distance, but from wisdom, from knowing what you deserve and what aligns with the life you are being guided toward. As this awareness grows, you will find it easier to walk away from situations that once drained you and to step confidently into spaces that reflect the strength and value you carry within. Type 333 to receive clarity. There is also a shift happening in how you respond to challenges, because you are no longer reacting from a place of fear or frustration, but from a place of calm, understanding, and trust. You are learning to pause, to breathe, and to move forward with intention rather than being pulled in different directions by every situation that arises. This shift is powerful because it changes not only your experience of life, but also the outcomes you create through your actions and decisions. You may notice that certain people begin to respond to you differently because your energy is changing, becoming more grounded, more stable, and more aligned with truth. Some will feel drawn to this change, while others may not understand it, and that is part of the process of alignment that is taking place in your life. You are not meant to remain in spaces where your growth is limited, and as you continue to evolve, your surroundings will adjust to reflect that growth. Type 888 to claim alignment. Could this secret neurowave be the reason thousands are escaping brain fog naturally? A newly surfaced brain study claims this safe 7-second ritual, paired with a 7-minute sound wave, may activate hidden mental frequencies already inside your mind. Users report sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning from home. Many say they felt mentally clearer almost immediately. Click the link in the comments below before it disappears forever. There is a strengthening of your patience as well, but it is no longer the kind of patience that feels like waiting without direction. It is a patience that carries confidence, a knowing that things are unfolding even when you cannot see every detail. This kind of patience allows you to remain steady without feeling anxious, to trust the process without feeling restless, and to move forward without feeling rushed. It is a patience that is rooted in faith, and it supports you as you continue to grow and expand. I am also bringing a sense of renewal into your mind, clearing away thoughts that have been heavy or limiting, and replacing them with clarity that feels light and freeing. You are not meant to carry the same mental weight that you once did, because your mind is being restored, refreshed, and aligned with a perspective that supports your growth rather than holding you back. This renewal will help you see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, and to move forward with a sense of possibility rather than hesitation. There is a quiet confidence building within you, one that does not need validation or constant reassurance, because it is grounded in a deeper understanding of who you are and where you are being led. This confidence will guide your actions, your decisions, and your interactions, helping you navigate situations with a sense of calm authority that feels both natural and empowering. You are not forcing this confidence, it is growing within you as a result of the changes that are taking place in your life. You are also being prepared to receive more than you have been able to hold before, and this preparation is happening through the growth you are experiencing now. What is coming into your life will require space, both within you and around you. And that space is being created through the release of what no longer belongs. This is why the process may feel intense at times, because you are being stretched in ways that expand your capacity to receive and sustain what is ahead. Do not try to skip this expansion by holding on to what feels safe but limiting, because safety without growth will keep you in the same place, and you are being called into something greater. You are being invited to trust beyond your comfort zone, to step into new ways of thinking and being that align with the life that is unfolding before you. This invitation is not forced, but it is strong, and it is guiding you toward a future that carries more peace, more fulfillment, and more purpose. There is also a deeper sense of protection surrounding you now, one that you may not always see, but that is present in ways that keep you safe from harm and guide you away from what is not meant for you. This protection is part of my presence in your life, watching over you, guiding your steps, and ensuring that you are moving in a direction that supports your growth and well-being. You are not unprotected, even in moments where you feel uncertain, because there is a covering over your life that remains constant. You are being reminded again that this is serious, not in a way that creates fear, but in a way that calls you into awareness and action, because what is happening now matters for where you are going. This is a moment that carries weight, a moment that invites you to fully engage with the process that is unfolding, rather than drifting through it without intention. Your participation matters, your attention matters, and your willingness to receive what is being given matters. The declaration that enough has been spoken continues to echo through your life, bringing change, clarity, and direction with every step you take. You are moving forward, even when it feels slow, and each step is building upon the last, creating momentum that will carry you into the next phase of your journey. You are not standing still, and you are not moving backward, because the path before you is opening, guiding you forward with purpose and care. There were moments when you ignored your inner knowing because you wanted to believe the best in situations that were quietly draining your strength, and that choice left you feeling tired and uncertain. I am now strengthening that inner knowing so that you no longer feel the need to override it, but instead trust it as a guide that keeps you aligned with what is right for you. This is not about becoming distant or guarded. It is about becoming wise, aware, and grounded in truth that does not shift based on outside pressure. Type 999 to receive guidance. You are also being guided into a deeper sense of responsibility for your own peace, where you understand that protecting your energy is not selfish, but necessary for the life you are being prepared to live. You cannot carry what is meant for you if you are constantly drained by what does not belong to you, and this is why boundaries are becoming clearer and easier to maintain. You are learning to say no without guilt, to step back without fear, and to choose what supports your growth without hesitation. There is a refinement happening within your character, shaping how you respond, how you speak, and how you carry yourself in situations that once felt overwhelming or unclear. This refinement is gentle but firm, guiding you toward a version of yourself that is calm, steady, and rooted in a deeper sense of purpose. You are not being changed into someone else. You are becoming more fully who you were always meant to be, with clarity replacing confusion and strength replacing hesitation. Type 666 to claim protection. There is also a quiet rebuilding of your confidence, not based on achievements or approval, but based on the understanding that you are supported and guided in ways that go beyond what you can see. This confidence does not need to be loud, because it is grounded in something deeper, something steady that remains even when circumstances change. You will begin to notice that you trust yourself more, that you move with less doubt, and that your decisions feel more aligned with who you truly are. What if just 7 minutes a day could help unlock the mental performance you have been missing for years? A breakthrough brainwave discovery claims this special neurowave may stimulate a hidden frequency connected to memory, focus, and intelligence. Thousands now report sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning after using this simple daily ritual. Click the link in the comments below before it vanishes forever.